Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Play Skyrim Special Edition. Legendary difficulty, survival mods installed. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 7 and we're going to clear out the bandit leader at Redoran's retreat. Alright. More mushrooms. This is another one of those mushroom heavy zones. Just so fantastic. Lots of salt piles. Alright, let's get this out. I know there's a doggy in there somewhere. There he is. Alright, pup. Let's go get him. Oh, well that looks wonderful. Oh, and I still got a heavy armor increase off of that. That's kind of amazing. Hey, the first circlet that we found. Alright, that's fabulous. Let me sit here for a second and eat. My character's really hungry. Baked potatoes. Potato soup. A little water. Okay, I want to do... see if... can I get this person to show up? I got an idea. Come on, Lydia. There you go. I'm gonna let you guys do all the hard work here. He's stuck. He can't move. That's funny. Oh. I like this weapon as far as the fact that it steals stamina back. Spent most of his time trying to defend. Well, what do we have here? Steel Warhammer of Chills, Ringmail Armor. This stuff is all weighs 2 and is really good for money. Blast Seed, Sneak increased. Great. Pick up the goat. Yeah, I like Redoran's retreat. It's usually a fairly easy little run in here. We get a lot of mushrooms. An Azuma trench knife. This is from Immersive Weapons, I believe. A ring of minor smithing. Fantastic. And a treasure map. So let's look at the treasure maps. These usually come out. There's the first treasure map. That one is for something over by Riverwood, which is easy to find. And this one is outside of Whiterun on the hill. On the way to Riverwood, in fact. Carrots. Okay. Now cook this leg of goat roast that we had. And steamy mud crab legs. Oh, tomato soup will take care of some tomatoes that were about to go bad, and the potato soup. That's the, you can adjust how quickly food decays and goes bad in I need. I feel like it goes bad a little too fast, but I just leave it at those default settings anyway, because there is so much food in the game and it's so easy to get more food. It's really easy to just walk into a... You're never too far away from food, so it's really easy to walk into an inn somewhere and buy a bunch of food. You're never that far away from civilization in this game. An ornate Khajiit bow. Wow, 400. That's awesome. Okay. Well, we're done with Redoran's retreat. It's the poor puppy. Well, we're almost done. I'm gonna loot the rest of this stuff out of here. So, there's a whole bunch of ale. You want it? But I'm mostly interested in alchemy goods, which means mushrooms. That was empty. So for it. Potatoes. See, we should grab those. See, here's the thing: is you can't set it up for individual foods to behave the way they really do. Potatoes, uncooked potatoes last forever. They last so long. In fact, I remember reading some really cool history about potatoes and that food source being a huge credit as to why Europeans were able to survive during droughts and periods around the Black Plague and all kinds of other things. They're like, we had potatoes. Potatoes saved us. I always thought that was pretty cool. I probably have some of my details wrong about that, but I just remember the impression I got reading that. Thought it was really neat. So, alright. The next thing I want to do is in this direction. I don't need a directive from the Jarl to say go take care of these bandits over here. It's nice to have, but not necessary. Yeah, these turkeys, what are they doing? He's trying to hunt something. Oh, too late. There you go. Pick that guy up. Hey, now. Oh, he's down. Who's next? Lydia's running up here and just taking charge. Oh. I went for the power attack and it finished her off. That was sweet. Oh, and she's got a soul gem on her. Awesome. Okay, let's go find this other guy. He got whacked out over here. Fur mantle black for 100 gold pieces, 1 weight. I will take that every day of the week and twice on Sunday. These little silver ore veins down here always give me trouble. So we'll see if they actually work this time. Nope, looks like it's gonna work. There we go. So yeah, there's the second one that can sometimes be a problem, so. And they both worked. That's almost amazing. Wow. Alright, dude. Here's what we're gonna do then. We're gonna take this last one up. You had a garnet on you. Nice job. Okay, let's go get this last lady. Or man. There's usually a spellcaster up here that comes running around the corner and strikes me with lightning one time and I die. Yep. Yeah, come on guys. Hey, 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 they're up here. Alright, you guys are gonna make this hard, aren't you?
Over here.
What is going on? Where's my guy? Okay, hold on. What am I doing wrong here? What spell am I using right now? Conjure Flame Atronach. I hate that guy. Gosh. Okay. There we go, get him through the window. Alright. Yeah, I was conjuring my guy and he wasn't conjuring, so... That's okay. We survived. That's the important. You have a brief history of the Empire and Spelltome Sparks. Fermantle White for 100. Grab all these arrows for fighting dragons later. Arrows, salt pile. Yeah, there's always some guy up here to zap the crap out of you. It's like, okay, what's in here? There we go. Amethyst. Nord male heavy bracers and a staff the familiar. Summons the familiar. Ooh. Notes on the Lunar Forge. Light armor forging, which I already have, but I'll take because selling it to Bellathor is worth so many. I don't want to use the grindstone, you ding dong. Okay, there we go. Can I get that sword? Is there any way to get that sword? Hold on. I got an idea. Oh, really? So it's just stuck on this. It's stuck on the grindstone and you can't take it off of there. Alright. I see how you are then. You can be my friend. Alright, let's go clear this place out. We're slowly getting there. Man, it's like I really like to be somewhere around level 20 before this gets... There we go. You guys over here. Over here. Oil lantern on. Here they go. Here they come. It's just a scratch. I'm gonna blow this guy down. I need to work on destruction. Still gonna die. That's what I'm talking about. No one best in Orc until I do. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's awesome. That makes me happy. Okay, ladies and germs. That barrel's empty. Never mind. And then I knock stuff off of it. Simple bearskin cloak, snow 240. That's awesome. Let's not get our Someone's killed down here. You want to go in that direction, don't you? He's almost dead. Oh, sorry, Lydia. Okay. Got so much good imp stool in here. The alchemist in me is just like, hey, yeah, heck yeah. Salt pile, awesome. Chest. Oh, look at this, a flawless garnet. Very nice, very nice. Down here. Out on the corner. No, I don't want to. Sometimes getting dual to open up is a little bit of a task. Adept. I think somebody was supposed to have a key to this and I didn't pick it up off the right person. That's no matter. We're in here now. Lock picking increased. Great. And there's a lunar war axe. There's just all kinds of great stuff in here. Lingering stamina poison. Need to sell bread. Oh, troll fat. Oh, yeah. I think I need 2 troll fats, though. Let's check. Great item. 0. Enchanting supplies. Oh, that's the honeycomb one, though. This one down here with 2 troll fats and a flawless amethyst and a troll skull. This one uses, well, honeycomb. Let's try it. Let's make this one. I'm gonna try this. I think, if I'm correct, both of these use bone meal. Yes, good. Alright, so look at this. This is so awesome. Now I can use this. And you can go down here and you can say, Lunar Steel Axe, Disenchant. Bingo. Ring of Minor Smithing. I'm gonna keep that. Steel, yep. Sword of Weariness, all this other stuff. Oh, this is so great. Oh, I'm so happy to have that now. Yay! That has me thrilled. Okay. What else is around here? Food hanging or anything? Yes. Thought I remembered something like that. Oh, that is fantastic. We have the enchanting supplies. Thank you. That is a frostfall thing. The enchanting supplies. And there's a chest back there. That hauberk is worth 250 and I can carry it back to Whiterun. And it's 6:07 p.m. so it's perfect. It's beautiful. It's an evening. We can head back to Whiterun. Now we gotta just not get eaten by a cat. So here's what I'm thinking. Even though it's gonna get dark, I need to buy a few more spells from Farengard before we set out for Iverstead. There we go. That's why I love having a weapon that actually can just do soul trap. It makes it so much easier than having to quickly get to the right spell. So that's done. My thought process. Oh, is that I'm gonna get wet? Well, not too wet. There we go. I want to go do the Jester over here because it's a really short, tiny little quest, and there's nothing major about it other than there's a hot spot. Oh, that's right. There's guys over here too. I forgot about that. Okay, let's go do this. There's some punks over here. We're gonna take care of them. Then we'll head over and do the Jester in the morning, and we should be able to circle around the Whiterun and be done with it. And at that point in time, we're pretty much done with everything that Whiterun has to offer. Here we go. Do I have enough magic yet to conjure a flame Atronach duel? I don't. Do I have a conjurer's drought? No. Hold up, let's poison him first. Lingering stamina poison. He's taken care of. Okay. So those two punks are taken care of. He's got a bunch of stuff. I do have a little bit of room to carry it, don't I? Hold on. First of all, oh yeah, honeycombs. I think honeycombs help with the fortified destruction spell. And I desperately want to do this before it gets dark, so let's do this. I think I have to go crack into the chest over here. And then the other losers will come running. Oops. Oh no. Hey now. You're better than that. Here you go. Alright, here they come. This guy's the problem, and he's the one who's got to go. Okay, I'm losing. There we go. Level up. This is why I love to save level ups for this kind of thing. Just this kind of thing. Oh my gosh, that is so awesome. Okay, let's see. Enchanting, smithing, heavy armor. Oh. What do I have for two-handed now? Oh yeah, more damage. There we go. Who's left? Lydia's still fighting people. Oh, yeah. That's how you do it. Play the guitar on the MTV. Oh, man, that was fantastic. So much fun. So much fun. Right, let's go see who has anything, if they have anything. Gold. Love it. I love it. This is just Skyrim at its best. Oh man, so many good things back here. So much salt. If you can get a death bell. If you can get death bell, you can really up your alchemy really fast, because there is nothing like the slow spell. I mean, there is, but oh, nice canister. Weak aversion magic. But slow is just one of those alchemy potions you can create in mass really fast, and then it really increases your ability really quickly. You just do a whole bunch of those potions at one time. I like to do them somewhere like at an alchemist shop when Arcadia is around, for instance. And then what you can do is sell the potions to her and buy a bunch of her ingredients to make more potions. Particularly when she's got things like giant's toes and stuff like that for sale. Alright. We got a nice starry night. The weather's decent. We're gonna head over here. There's the hot spot down there. There's always something spawning down here. And right now there's a guy over there. He's just standing there, so we're gonna do this. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. Oh, yeah. Luna moths, come on, come down here, come to daddy. Torch bugs, thorax. Uh-oh. Alright, who's left? Good job, guys. Let's go find out who this bozo is. Oh, I don't think he's gonna... Yeah, he didn't have a good day, did he?
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I do?
Well, let me tell you. Guard duty's important too. I like the way Darker Nights works. This is a mod that you can get on Nexus, like all these mods. It's redundant information. But realistic lighting overhaul, Obsidian Weathers, and Darker Nights with the Rudy ENB just gives me what I think is the best, most realistic looking version of the game.
Ah, bother and befuddle! Stuck here! Stuck! My poor mother. Unmoving. Oh, poor Cicero is stuck. Can't you see? I was transporting my dear, sweet mother. Well, not her. Her corpse. She's quite dead. I'm taking Mother to a new home, a new crypt, but... Ah! Wagon wheel! Damnedest wagon wheel! It broke. Don't you see? Oh! Oh, yes! Yes, the kindly stranger can certainly help. Go to the farm, the Lorius farm, just over there off the road. Talk to Lorius. He has tools. He can help me, but he won't. He refuses. Convince Lorius to fix my wheel. Do that, and poor Cicero will reward you with coin. Gleamy, shiny coin.
Okay. This would probably be a good time to ask the community here to put it to a vote. Should I do the Dark Brotherhood questline when I get to it? Or should I just do the kill the Brotherhood questline when I get to it? I know personally I always try to kill the Dark Brotherhood, but it can be fun to do both. Hey, hey, hey.
Oh, for the love of Mara, what now?
Yes, I'm waking you up in your home.
That Cicero feller? Huh, tell me something I don't know. Crazy fool's already asked me about 5 times. Seems he's not satisfied with my answer. Why can't he just leave us alone? Pay me? You think this is about money? Have you seen the man? He's completely out of his head. A jester here in Skyrim? Ain't been a merry man in these parts for 100 years. And he's transporting some giant box. Says it's a coffin, and he's going to bury his mother. Mother, my eye. You could have anything in there. War contraband, weapons, skooma. Ain't no way I'm getting involved in any of that. What? And just who in Mara's name are you, anyway? Hmm? Come here, telling me my business. And for what? To help a fool?
I'm the Dragonborn.
Look, Yes, you're right. Feller might be nutters, might not. But fact is, he needs help. I turned him away. What kind of a man am I, huh? Look, thanks. And I'm sorry for my unneighborly reaction. If you talk to Cicero, you be sure to tell him I'll be down to help soon.
Well, there we go. Cicero. Oh yeah. 9:55 p.m. Certifiably dark outside. Oh, more luminance.
Poor You did? He has? Oh, stranger! You have made Cicero so happy, so jubilant and ecstatic, but more, even more, my mother thanks you. Here for your troubles, shiny, clinky gold. A few coins for your kind deed, and thank you again.
400 gold for that little adventure. That's not bad. Not bad at all. And even better if I can get some of these Luna moths. Alright, jump up and get that one. One of the neat things for me about the Darker Nights mod, when I'm not starving here, is ties into one of the things that I love about playing video games, which is I really like progression. I like the feeling of my character getting stronger. That always makes me I always enjoy that process. You know, your character's weak to start out with. Arnadochi. And so what's really neat with the Darker Nights in particular is later on when you get to the point, or at least where I get to the point, I like to be a vampire later. And it has nothing to do with the vampire lord transformation, because that is actually not useful. I like some of the other perks of being a vampire, especially in survival mode. Especially when you're playing with Frostfall and Campfire and you're trying to survive and you got iron eat and there's food, and being a vampire makes all of that easier, and they have some really nice resistances. There's a couple nice perks to being a vampire. And then with better vampires, it makes it so I can make it so sunlight will kill you almost instantly, which is the way I like it. You know, a more lore accurate vampire. So I like all of that. And with the Darker Nights, it makes the progression of becoming a vampire pretty cool, because then all of a sudden you can see at night. Because, you know, the vampires have night eye kind of thing. And then if I also have Predator Vision installed, which is a really neat mod by Gopher. which just is fantastic and adds another layer to being a vampire that makes it awesome. So all of that creates this progression of things are difficult at the start. They get easier as you go along, based not only on leveling up and learning, getting your skills improved and learning how to enchant and smith and do alchemy, but also some other things, you know. All of a sudden, seeing at nighttime is easier. Of course, you have to spend your time outside at night as a vampire. But
That looks dangerous. Keep your distance.
it is a dangerous spell. So I gotta go disarm this torch. So this is great. It's 11:12 p.m. and I feel like my character is prepared
Welcome. Let me know if
to
you
go
want
to
it.
Iverstead.
Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Come by Bellathor's shop.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room, right this way.
Well met, traveler.
Oh, and then there's this. I'm gonna eat real quick. Leg of goat roast, steamed mud crab legs, slice of goat cheese, a drink, and then the one thing that I need doesn't do is get rid of your food, spoiled food. So, do I have any down here? Doesn't say that I do. Good. Okay. Let's get some sleep. So, we'll sell things in the morning and then we'll make the trip to Iverstead. It's really the only problem, the whole thing is
Let me know
that
if there's
troll.
anything else you need.
It's usually the only thing you have to sweat getting there.
I ain't asking for much.
Gotten around to
Oh, John,
Oh,
stop dancing.
I'm gonna talk to her while I'm here.
It's why Mara put you on this earth.
Is there something I can do for you?
Truly keep us apart?
Are you sure? Oh no. They found me? I need your help, please. Come with me. I need to speak to you privately. Quickly, come with me.
But then he went quiet.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm
Shield
ready.
maiden Matilda who
I've been thinking of
said,
selling the into Isolda. Anyway, what
oh,
do you
you
need?
talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think
Sadia.
it's high time that you lie down and bleed.
Okay, so
And so then came clashing
I'm gonna
and
leave her
slashing
alone.
steel as the brave lass Matilda
I probably can't raise him again, can I? Oh, I can. He died in here. Bad orders, bandit. Excellent. Okay, 751. Oh, what are you doing?
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
I gotta say, when I installed my first E&B and started trying things out, I wasn't a fan of the depth of field effect, but it has really grown on me over time, and I especially love it during conversations. I really dig it.
Nope. Sorry.
Okay, so who gave me what here? Errol's Journal. What did you give me? Survivor's Guide to Skyrim. Festivals of Skyrim. There's a bounty. Did he give me something? Oh, Harvest End Flyer. Yeah, Last Seed. I love holidays. It's a really neat mod.
Few seconds for myself.
It doesn't do anything overly complicated, but some of the holidays are really neat.
That spell looks dangerous. Keep your distance.
But don't look like you're keeping your distance. I don't know.
Finest weapon.
Fly casual. Lunar steel sword. You can sell that. Ornate Khajiit bow. That's better than my Imperial bow of burning, but my Imperial bow of burning does burning damage. So I'm gonna keep it. The steel warhammer chills. for mantles. Oh, she only has that much. Well, Adriana. Let's see. Oh, she's got dwarven metal ingots. Ooh, and she's got iron ore. Okay. Iron is going to be way cheaper. Silver ore. I'm tempted to buy a bunch of these. Because later on when I do get to the Dwemer, I'm going to need all of those. Okay. Adriana.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Now I just want to check with Bellathor. So yeah, the depth of field thing, I really like it now.
It's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my
I think Rudy E&B changed my impression of E&Bs in a very, very good way.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. Everything's for sale. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Well, let's see what I got for you. Simple bearskin cloaked snow. You can have that. I have a staff of the familiar that you can have. I have Bane of the Undead and Dread Zombie. Okay, let's keep those. You can have these books though. Light Armor Forging. Spelltome Sparks. The Black Arrow. Thief. Any of these books that have weight to them. Survivor's Guide to Skyrim. I'm going to put that in my house. Heavy Armor Forging. Okay, the rest of this. Oh, and this. Yep, that one. Alright. What else do I got here? Anything else that needs to be getting rid of? No. What do you have, Bellathor? Do you have soul gems for me? He does, but I'm going to keep my gold where it is. I'm going to take that petty soul gem as it. Oh, wait a minute.
Some may call this junk.
Do you have a cooking pot? Yes, you do. I'm taking that with me. That's a really handy thing to have with Frostfall and Campfire enabled. If you're too far away from town, you're getting short on supplies and you need to cook something, it's really handy to have that. I don't end up using it a lot, but it's really nice to have. So.
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
I own the Pelagia farm just outside the city.
Oh, I hate it when I do that. They're in the middle of telling me something and then I click on a zone. Oh well. Alright. Yeah,
I had my years of war and fighting. Senseless. All of it.
The shortcut. The little kids' shortcut. You know all the little kids are jumping down off of that. I would. If I was 10 years old and had to live in this city, man, I'd be jumping all over that stuff. Then some dragon would swoop down and carry you off. Alright, as we started one episode a couple of while ago, oh, see, here we go. Well, Is he going to attack, or is he going to toy around? Oh, did he just drop something? I saw that fall. What was that? Looks like he shed his skin or something. What the heck was that? Oh, he just flew over the mountain, though. Well. Okay. So he flew away. Sometimes that's what they do. That always gets me, how they do that. So now we move into what I like to call phase 2 of the game. It's we've done all the starting stuff. So level 13, that's not too bad, and now it's time to move on and start engaging really the main quest and then everything else. We'll go to Iverstead, we'll do everything around there, then we'll go on to Riften, and then we'll move to Windhelm. There's a lot happening here. assassin. You look like you're from the Dark Brotherhood. Oh, and Maik the Liar is still out here, and he didn't see fit to help me at all. There's an arms and sword, a Dark Brotherhood assassin note. They've got a bandolier for the shoulder pad. A bunch of stuff here, so let's take a look at that. Dark Brotherhood assassin's note. As instructed, you are to eliminate Barodeur by any means necessary. The Black Sacrament has been performed. Somebody wants a poor fool dead. We've already received payment for the contract. Failure is not an option. Well, it was an option for me. I mean, I made him fail. I need some of these blue butterflies. Those guys are used for enchanting. I think what I'm going to do to end this episode is just up here to the right. To this, what is it? South? To the south on the map is a Stormcloak encampment, and I believe every single camp has an alchemy station. So we're going to come up here and make some potions, since I haven't picked a side yet. Having not picked a side, I can mingle with whoever I want to. Also, this is going to lead me into I can't wait to show off one of the mods later in the game called Civil War Aftermath. After you oh, it did work. So one of the mods I installed recently was a mod that removes grass in places, because this mod, Vedos Brom, it creates so much grass and it's awesome, but it creates grass everywhere, and so these encampments had grass everywhere, which made it really annoying. And I installed this mod and it looks like it fixed it, and I'm absolutely totally pleased with that. Now, do I have anything for alchemy here? I have a travel lantern and a ring of minor smithing. I don't have anything that helps me with alchemy yet, so I can just make potions willy-nilly here. Okay, so the blue butterfly wing for fortify enchanting. And what? Snowberries. That's right, snowberries. I just like to make these so that they start to line up over here on the left-hand side of the screen, so that it becomes easy when I want to do things. When I want to make stuff. Paralysis, yes. Canis root. And an imp stool. I may need one of those. And death bell and salt pearl. This is great. Watch how fast this oingo boingo. I love slow. And that really helps your alchemy go up really fast. Restore health. Yeah, what else do I have? Daedra heart. No, I'm not using that. Eye of Saber Cat. I don't have that. Eye of Wolf. That's what I wanted to try out. Eye of Wolf. This is Ravage health. The Eye of Saber Cat is also used in Restore health. So if I try it with a blue mountain flower, will it work? Nope, it doesn't. Okay. Well, I was curious, so that's what I wanted to know. Blisterwort. Yes. Yeah, that restores health too. And then, for instance, butterfly wing, we already know about that. Yep. Tried Skeever Hide, Daedra Heart, Imp Stool, Rock Warbler. I don't have one of those. Swamp Fungal Pods, which we don't have any of, and Wheat, which we do, but I like to keep those for Giant's Toes. So, that was kind of the big thing. Slow. Oh, large antlers. I don't have those. River Betty. Don't have any of those. Okay. We're ready to make the trek. And I like to make these episodes about 10 minutes. So. But anyway, this mod that cleared the grass, A+. and I'm gonna have to make a note of that. I like people. It's a mod that I installed that is just installed recently. It's not on my list on the very first page, on the first episode that I put in the description. I put my whole mod load order in there, and it's not there because I installed it after starting this series. I try not to do that. I really didn't want to do that because recording, I want to have the stable Skyrim the whole time. But the grass, I knew in my other playthrough, was driving me nuts, and I thought, before the video gets too far, let's install this. So it worked exactly as I was hoping it would. Cleared out some grass. It's great. I'm really curious to see how Bethesda improves upon. I'm going to grab some wine, Blackbriar mead, and I'm going to grab my torch, because these things will help with a little bit of heat. These help you get across the cold wastelands a little better, so you don't freeze to death sooner. So when you're playing with Frostfall, these little things like this, like alcohol and torch, help. But anyways, to get back to my point, I'm really curious to see what Bethesda does. There it is, to improve the game when they make Elder Scrolls 6, as far as grasses and ground covers and trees and textures, because we've seen the modders have done most of the heavy lifting here, you know, and that's not meant to be a huge slight on Bethesda, because they made the game, and you know, they didn't release it till what, 2011. So technology has come a long way since then, but I really hope that Bethesda does a bang-up job with Elder Scrolls 6 to the point where modders aren't required for a lot of things. And I guess the comparison I would make here is Fallout 4. I play Fallout 4 with probably a dozen mods. Most people I know who play Skyrim play with no less than 100 mods. I think, I don't know how many mods I play with. I don't know what the count is. Somewhere between 100 and 200, I think. You know, so these guys are not only tasty for dinner, but also help with my destruction skill. Well, you know, if you ran up there in my way, destruction is the hardest skill to raise on Legendary, in my opinion, just because you go through your magicka so fast. So for instance, when you get Lightning Bolt, when you're using it, you can get like 3 or 4 shots off, and then you've got nothing, and meanwhile a Dragonoid is flying around and is killing everybody. And so that's why you need to use a bow and arrow, and you need a sword and all these other things, because you know, you get 3 or 4 shots off. The cool thing is later on, when your enchanting gets really good, and you can enchant enough equipment to reduce the cost of your destruction spells down to 10 or 5 or nothing, and then you can just sit there and fire off your destruction spells as much as you want. Then they start to actually go up, which is really cool. The feeling from my drink is worn off, but now we're back in the more temperate climate. And we got this bozo. Alright, I'm going to hit Ravage Health on him. Let's see if that works. Ravage Health, and we have 1 paralysis in case we need it, but I don't think we're going to. I didn't hit him. That hit him. Alright. Hey now. That's what I'm talking about. We need the fire. Get over there, Lydia. We need little Flamey here. Because this guy's regeneration. It stinks. Alright, let's poison him with Ravage Health. This is 9 points for 10 seconds. I hate these guys. But they do make your two-handed go up. Regenerations on legendary is just amazing, and you just gotta have someone like Lydia to hold his attention so that you can keep hacking away at him. No, no, no. Ah, I almost had him. Dang it, I thought about it too late. I thought I need to get his... I need to get his soul. Oh, darn it. That's too bad. I almost had his soul. Well, that's cool. That worked. Oh, and a flawless garnet. Actually, what I need is 3 more flawless amethysts for Talonj when we get to Riften. But this is... See, so that door over there, which doesn't lead to anywhere, that's... I don't believe it does. There's, well, we're gonna go find out, actually. Stormcloak soldier. He's got a book, and he's got a note, and he's got this hood that's worth 250 gold pieces. I want to let this one, I don't even know how to pronounce that, but it makes my heavy armor go up. And the note. Captain, there have been multiple complaints about attacks near the river northwest of Rift. We could use some more civilian support from the area. The war efforts to send a few men to investigate. It's probably just a couple of wolves. It's not wolves. But that door over there, we're going to go over there and check that out, actually, because I've never actually touched it. But it's not in the base game. That is part of the mod called, excuse me, the Ruins. And again, it's another reason I love that mod. That the Ruins, actually, the mod author says that some of his ruins actually have tiny little quests, I think, attached to them. Grab the elk here, grab his stuff. We're gonna go over here and see anyway what this is all about. I don't think that door actually goes anywhere, but I could be entirely wrong. I'm gonna get wet, aren't I? Alright. Not too wet, there we go. Yeah, so the door, as you can see, it's not baked into the wall correctly, but it's an aesthetic. I mean, it looks really cool. Uh-oh, who are these guys? Oh no, there's a Draugr. Oh jeez. Okay, I got an idea for you. I don't want to get completely wet here, but there's a Draugr. Oh, you dummy. There you go. That's the way we do it. Grab those souls. Well, okay. I know, we're gonna get wet, aren't we? Well, maybe not. Go down here and get back. Of course, everybody is familiar with one of the most installed mods of all time, Realistic Water 2. Water in this game looks so good. The neat thing was Skyrim Special Edition improved the default water so significantly that I played it without Realistic Water 2 for a long time. Now, the difference between regular Skyrim with Realistic Water 2 and without is stunning. This right here too, all these little steps, this is part of a mod called Better Roads. This isn't here in the default game, all these little steps and things like that. Better Roads is a great mod. Just makes all the roads a little bit better. It's a great description of the mod. And I really like it once I installed it. I just thought it was one of the neatest things.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Klimek?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The passing through on your way to High Hrothgar? Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning. Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll. Really? Well, that would be kind of you. Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done. Be careful up there.
Alright, this, folks, is where I'm going to leave the game for right now, this episode. Thanks for watching. As always, if you guys like the content, please subscribe to the channel. If you have a question or comment, drop it down below. I will see you next time.
I wish I could make my deliveries more
Thanks for watching.